welcome to the channel. So today I'm doing barbecue chicken, but something different. I'm going to do it on the rotisserie. So I haven't used our rotisserie on the gas barbecue for nearly 12 months, so I'm keen to use that. These two recipes, so we're actually going to cover two recipes today, not one. The two recipes came from two different subscribers to the Malat YouTube cookery channel. The first one is where the subscriber was replicating the type of meaty taste you get on a rotisserie chicken in places like Spain, those roadside vans that park up near shopping centres and supermarkets. And that type of rub is predominantly paprika based. So this particular subscriber has used from the Malat range the Texas Ranch barbecue rib and steak rub. And the second subscriber has used the Malat Southern Fried Chicken seasoning to create again another type of unique taste as a dry rub on chicken. So if you don't have access to the Malat range of products, then you need, for the first recipe, you need a very decent barbecue dry rub, which is paprika based. And for the second one, you need a barbecue rub, which is almost like a light chicken, all-purpose kind of seasoning. That's probably the closest you're going to get to the Malat Southern Fried Chicken seasoning. Of course, you can just go on the Malat website, go to their shop and buy these two particular dry rubs if that's what you want to do. As usual, a full list of ingredients will be given at the end of the video, so let's have a look at those ingredients now and anything else we're going to need for today. So the ingredients list for these recipes couldn't be any easier. We've got two large chickens, got some olive oil, some of our Texas Ranch barbecue rib and steak rub, and some of our Malat Southern Fried Chicken seasoning. So it's exactly the same process for both of these recipes. So I'll just show you one, and then obviously that applies to the other recipe as well. So the first thing we want to do is we want to prep the chicken by applying the dry rub directly to the chicken itself, and then just make sure that's all rubbed in. So once you've made sure that's rubbed in all over the chicken, next thing to do is to get it onto our rotisserie bar. So the next thing we want to do is to create a basting sauce, which we'll baste the chicken with all the way through the cooking process. So we've got about 50 millilitres of olive oil in the bowl, and to that we want to add 2 generous tablespoons of our dry rub. Just mix that in. And again, this applies to the other recipe as well, exactly the same, just obviously with a different dry rub. Okay, so now's the easy bit. We've got our chicken on the rotisserie. Rotisserie is lit. Just have to put a couple of skewers through the wings just to hold those in. They don't come into contact with the bottom of the barbecue. And I'm going to be basting these two chickens every 10 or 15 minutes or so, just to keep them nice and the skin's nice and moist. And they should be absolutely perfect when they're done. I'm going to be using a food thermometer to test the temperature, just to make sure that they're obviously cooked all the way through. So there you go, rotisserie chicken, absolutely delicious. If you don't own a rotisserie at the moment, it should really be a purchase for this year, if you can afford one of course. Just gives another dimension to having a barbecue, especially if you've got a large family gathering. Please subscribe to the channel, and as usual, if you've enjoyed this particular video, hit the like button. Thank you very much for watching.